Welcome to this game of Mechabellum, fighting against a Chinese player, which I can't pronounce the name, and my options: supply, cost control, aerial, and marksman spec. And look at those. I would say, looks like I picked marksman, which may not be the best for what I want to do, but it will probably work. Everything works with crabs. But marksman spec is usually good because you get a marksman at Hound 2, a level 3 marksman. So it covers your anti-heavy air. On my opponent's side, giant spec, training, sabertooth, and amplify specialist. Looking at those, training is good, but sabertooth was also really good. Go with spider marksman training spec, which is not a bad one. You see me positioning on this side, since he will probably expect me to attack with hounds and balls. And I will be attacking. And I won't attack on the side where there is a magnetic barricade. So setting the tower that will be probably useless, getting my crabs. So I have hounds, balls and crabs. Not the most synergistic comp right now, but we'll have to see if I can make it work. My opponent just grabbed 2 packs of crawlers. I don't have any shaft. I'm letting the balls tank the tower. The other 4 arriving a bit later. And my 2 crabs here. We're out of position. I put it right at the end there. And it should be 1 forward. Be on the same line as the other. Because I did a line of crabs. Unfortunately, there is a few crawlers and a marksman going for my tower. And my army got obliterated, even before the tower. They died almost at the same time, so as you can see, my army is not quite working very well together. It's a lot of low range units, no shaft. Here, photon coating, it's not actually free, it's 50, because if I skip it, it would get 50. So it costs 50, but 30% less damage taken. I will put on my tanky unit, which is the steel ball going forward. Marksman here, so it will help with some heavy DPS, with a bit of range. So it has a lot more range than my second highest range, which is the crab, with 85 against 140. And I still have 500. And with that I can grab crab. Maybe another. And tech. I also grabbed one crawler here. So I have 100 left, which I will grab defense enhancement. Since I have to hit the opponent. Although now they have quite a bit of range. More than the spiders. They already had more than the spiders. But it's only 5. Now they have a lot more. Unless my opponent, he doesn't have enough money to buy it. But my opponent got more fangs. Another spider. And that was it. The crawlers got pulled to the side this time. So no crawlers going for my tower, but the marksman can kill it when he arrives. And my shaft clear is separate. You can see, my hounds are my second lowest range unit in here, side of the balls. And during the debuff, even my marksman can't do anything. So another loss. So maybe starting with this pack to try to go crabs was not my best idea. But I will have to make it work. And since I need more units to tank in front of my army, sliders can do that. and the game is just offering me 2 packs of sledges. I already have a counter to Wraith and Phoenix in the marksman. The sledges also help a little with the shaft clear. Wraith wouldn't be a good idea when my opponent has marksmans, both already got levels. And also Phoenix was offered, which he grabbed. So you will see me grabbing the 2 sledges. I will put them here in front. One of my crabs finally got a level, and I need more crabs if I want them to work. Crabs only work when you get a lot of them. And with techs. You can see he's changing to the attack for this tower. Now I have 5 crabs, level 2 for the tower. So it's a bit harder for the marksman to kill it, but now there is a Phoenix to kill it too, a level 2 Phoenix, so level 2 tower won't last long against that. I'm also throwing 1 missile here to deal with the pack of tanks and the tower. And he changed back the Phoenix for this side. It will help against my army, since I don't have any shaft going forward. But at least it won't attack my tower. You can see crab killing spiders. And marksmen and tower. And finally my army is starting to work. Marksman is killing the phoenixes. It's getting stuck on the crabs. Last phoenix go down, and now there's just 1 marksman in here. Of those, smoke bomb could be useful, but wasp swarm is cheaper and more reliable doing something. In smoke, he will probably shield. I can't quite protect against smoke, because if he throws smoke it will be here, on his side of the field, since I am advancing on him and on the line. So I can't quite protect against smoke. But thankfully he didn't grab it, he went for also wasps and is throwing it here to go after my tower. I will put 1 missile in here, it was on double speed, everything went so fast, and my opponent went for Phantom Race with range. There's his choice of DPS, he sold the Phoenix, which is quite strange. I grabbed a few Mustangs to help me with anti-air against wasps, in case he throws them this side, and they are also shaft. And you see that my ground army is obliterating his army, and the Mustangs are helping, but who is really killing them is the lone marksman, although the Mustangs actually killed those 3. So, don't know why he's going for Phantoms. They are also easily countered. You see the game offering me Farseers, and usually when the game offers Farseers, I grab the Farseers. Especially since I have the tech to count with my crabs, even if it's not really needed in this case. Should probably invest more in the crabs. Need 2 more techs on them for them to go on overwhelming mode. Just grabbed the Mihors, the electromagnetic twin. Now I just need the grid integration for them to have unlimited power. Another crab. Actually, it looks like he didn't sell the Phoenix. It's now on this side. I put 1 crowd in here, so it will be a good distraction. And stop his Phoenix from insta-locking my tower after killing the turret. If you would say weakness of my army here, this is also annoying, slowing my army, but the weakness is my shaft clear. Also now it's a little better, with more crap. We do have quite a bit of shaft coming out at the same time. You can see my farseers targeting the phantoms. But my crabs are really slowed in the oil here. And with the oil his strategy actually worked. With the phantoms doing quite a bit of damage. Although the top damage were the spiders. Here we get Nuke, which is hard to pass. I will grab it. My opponent should grab it too, but I think he won't. Nuke here, especially with the oil. It's a perfect place to put the nuke, since I can shield in front of my line. You will see me grabbing AA on the farseers to more easily deal with the phantoms. Extend the range, so my crabs don't have to walk so much, reach their targets, so the oil don't make that much of a difference. Another farseer on this side, protect this tower against air and maybe deep flanks and attacks from here. He is also going for spiders with spider mines, which is usually good, but against crabs, not that great. Crabs shoot way too fast for the mines to be that effective. You see me shooting against a nuke, which probably wouldn't help that much, although with the extended range, maybe they would stay inside the shoots. We'll have to see. He will also shoot, and I will throw in the nuke here. And he can shoot air. So at least the phantoms will die to the nuke. Still no link, so I don't quite have a lot of DPS on the crabs yet. Nuke arrived, killed a few phantoms and a few units, but a lot survived because of the shoot. But it killed both shoots. I'm winning the side here now. This one he actually won because of the spider. But get the buff first. Not that helps that much. So do the spider. Now he gets my tower. I still have 2 units that can kill them. And phantoms go down. No more oil. And now we have lightning storm. Spells definitely don't want to help my opponent, since he can't shield his air against the spell. And the lightning storm will kill phantoms. One of my shields survived, and finally I have Link. So my crabs now are at almost full power. I still have the shield back here, but not that good. The fight is usually over when they start from the first shield. Takes way too long. You see that this time he grabs the spell too. I'm shielding, but my army is moving forward. One of the farseers got a level, and they were my top 2 damage, killing the air. He also went for really bad tech in my opinion, even if it was buffed. It reduced damage by 20% now, it was 40% before I think. But even then, not that good in my opinion, even if they have 180 damage against ground, with the extended range from here too. If the missiles are traveling for a long time, it leaves you very prone to interception. Even if they have a counter to it in the burst mode, but with burst mode they will be shooting every 7.5 seconds, which is way too long. You can see shields got destroyed, units got killed, and my army is mostly intact. At least the main body of my army. Overseers doing their job, killing the phantoms. And if one died here, you have 2 more and the marksman. And a few Mustangs that also survived. And that is a lot of damage. My opponent is at 1k HP. Here, there is a card that it's very useful, but in this case I think, my Mustangs are not here for DPS. And I could use them for anti-missile and for tankiness. They are a shaft. And if they can become bigger shaft, this card is good. They don't need range on them. The anti-missile, the reduction of range doesn't affect their anti-missile, I think. So, anti-missile Mustangs with quite a bit of HP. You can see it's 12 Mustangs with more than 1000 HP each. So, that's a lot of HP for a shaft unit. And with the anti-missile, they will annoy the phantoms quite a bit. You can see me using the wasps defensively here. I'm still grabbing more crabs, because crabs get more powerful with more crabs. Crab line is powerful while it is together. So in total now I have 11 crabs, which doubles with the mirror, so 22 crabs. And that's a lot of damage. You can see here, this one. Suddenly 15,000 damage per shot. And it shoots fast. Look at the spiders. It gets luck and it dies. You can see the anti-missile working, stopping basically all the missiles. So now my Mustangs are, you are dying, at least on this side. But tower debuffs, since I destroyed all his ground army. And now his areas also die. And there is more than enough of my army left to win. Minus 1000 HP. And another successful crab game. And I have started to agree to the people saying that they need a nerf. The problem is they need a nerf and a buff, because they need to nerf the line crab strategy, but they need to buff other things on the crab, otherwise they will become useless. So I think they need to nerf grid integration and buff other techs, or maybe the base unit too. Shield accumulation is one that's practically never good. Takes way too long to get the shields online. Maybe less attacks would be useful, and make the mirror, don't activate the tech. They did changes, but we'll see what they do. I'm thinking that maybe we will be getting a patch soon, but we will see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.